Hello and welcome back to this moon messages reading. So this is going to be your moon messages from the new moon in Cancer on the 6th of July until the full moon in Capricorn on the 21st of July. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, I am Leanne Marie. I have to think about what my name was there. Leanne Marie. I'm an intuitive card reader, spiritual mentor and compassion key healer. And all of my details are in the description box below. If you want to book a personal reading, all the details are there, the booking link and all my social media things to contact me. Really professional term there. Do give me a like and a subscribe if you want to catch any of my future videos. So I do these moon messages every 2 weeks on the new moon and the full moon. I've already shuffled the cards for you from the Moonology Manifestation deck by Yasmin Boland, and I also have a crystal of the moon cycle at the end, which will, I think I've got 2 crystals this time, where we just go through the properties of those and what those crystals can help you with, and what their message is for you as well. Okay, so for the next couple of weeks, I'm just going to go through the first card. We've got Clear Your Mind, and it did come up in reverse. So what that actually indicates to me, normally this Clear Your Mind card is about clearing your mind of all the negative thoughts, or decluttering your mind, all of that. But what this is actually representing now, because it was in reverse, was to get clear on what's going on in your mind. So you may have a lot of racing thoughts, you may have a lot of things going on in your mind at the moment, things that you need to do, things that you are worried about, all these different things that are going on. Maybe you can't switch off at night, maybe you can't ever switch off because there's so many racing thoughts going on all the time. Now, this is a chance for you to see if you can be present with those thoughts, to really pay attention to what are the things that you are mostly focusing on or mostly worrying about. Maybe it's a good chance to kind of, write down everything that you are thinking of, that you're worrying about, just to get it out of your mind and onto paper. But this is about really getting clear on what those things are that you are mainly consumed with, and try to kind of, well, I said don't declutter, but I suppose it is decluttering if you're getting it out of your mind and, putting it down on paper. But what this is actually going to do is make you realise, like, what is actually in my control, what is not in my control, what is worth worrying about, what is not worth worrying about, what is worth doing now, what is worth putting off, what is worth even being in my mind at the moment. So it might be worth just seeing if you can get a little bit more present with it, a little bit more aware of kind of what's going on up there. And hopefully that will help you feel a little bit more calmer, because sometimes awareness of things can actually, what's the word I'm thinking of? Is it dissipate? Is that a word? Dissipate? Yeah, I think so. It can dissipate some of the thoughts and some of the worries, okay? So the next card goes really well, and that is See the Bigger Picture. Now, I did talk a little bit about this on a video that I have literally just filmed, which was about an illness that I had last week, and the lessons that I learned from being ill. I gave quite a few things, like quite a few points I listed on that video, which was all the realizations that I had last week, because I had COVID last week, and there were a few things that I just realized in that week that I really wanted to share. And anyway, so this time that I had, the time that I actually, I suppose, sat with everything and just paid attention, kind of like what I've just said for you to do on the first one, actually helped me to see a different perspective, and it helped me see a bigger picture about kind of what was going on in that week for me, what was going on in my life, what I was being helped with and supported with, and seeing blessings and all sorts. So I think sometimes when we do actually give a little bit of awareness to what is going on for us, it can just create this bigger picture, and we can see things in a much clearer view, and just understand life so much better. Okay, so yeah, maybe that will do that for you once you get a little bit clear on what's going on up there and also around you and within you. Okay, the next card we have is Take Inspired Action. Now I do think that, actually I'm going to put these two cards together. So we've got Take Inspired Action because they came out together, and then Breathe Through the Tension. Now it did come up in reverse, but I don't think it really means anything in reverse, to be fair. I think it's just the way it fell. So Take Inspired Action and Breathe. I feel like these are kind of like, you're toing and froing between these things at the moment. So I feel like you're, one minute you're wanting to take action on something, and the next minute you're wanting to just stop and breathe and pause. And it can kind of fluctuate like that. And you're probably feeling like that at the moment. It's like, what do I do now? Oh, maybe I need to rest now. Maybe I need to take action. Maybe I need to rest now. Maybe I need to take action. And so you might feel like that at the moment, and actually it's just where you are. Okay, so this is absolutely fine. It's normal. You know, we can't just be constantly on the go all of the time, because we'll burn out, and then we realize that we need to take a longer rest, you know. And maybe that's what happened to me last week. Maybe I, you know, burnt out too much and then suddenly just got really ill and had to have that rest. But I think this is like a message to say, even if you have to take little breaks every now and again, don't feel guilty about it, because it's actually replenishing your energy. So yeah, if you've been taking a lot of action recently, it might be time to just slow down and give yourself a breather, a break every now and again, even if it's like 5-10 minutes. Okay. What else is there about that? Let's see if I picked up anything else. No, I don't think so. Okay, what I have noticed is, before I go on to the other cards, I've noticed that a lot of these have like red and brown colours. So there's a lot red and brown in like spirituality, in the colours of spirituality, and like chakras and things like that, and energy centres. Red and brown is representative of the root chakra, the base chakra, which is about grounding, stability, security, safety, home, like a feeling of being at home, all of that. Okay, so there's a lot of that in this reading. There's a lot of that colour, and there's a lot of earth energy, and there's a lot of fire energy. So earth energy is about the groundedness, okay, and you know, being present with the earth, and you know, it's an earth sign. And then the fire energy, so fire signs, all about taking action and being confident and moving forward and stepping forward. There is a lot of, hang on, let's just see. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 fire energies and 2 earth energies, and then literally 1 air sign. So now that's interesting, because the air sign card, I will go on to the other cards in a minute, but the air sign card is the clear your mind one. So that's where you were overthinking, is where you're up in the air, right? There's only 1 of those. So all of the other ones, they just show that you need a little bit more grounding. You need to be more present in your body. You need to, you know, take action on things, but obviously when you feel that you have the energy to do that. Okay. So I'm going to go on to the next fire sign card. So that is Step Into Your Power. Can you see, like, fire signs step up, like take action, step into your power. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean physically taking action. This can mean taking action to do the things that you need for your well-being, for your mind, right? So thinking in terms of, oh, you know, what can I do for myself that will help me to feel more grounded? It's taking action, even the slightest action, like sleeping better, drinking better, or taking action to rest, right? So it's not necessarily all about rushing into things and taking loads of action and physically doing something to push yourself. It's not about that, right? It's just taking action in some form. And stepping into your power is about powerfully thinking differently as well to help yourself to be better. Well, I don't want to say be better, that sounds awful, but I suppose to be the best version of you, or to feel better within yourself. Okay, so thinking more powerfully. How can you think more powerfully for yourself? What's going to give you more power, and not let something or someone else take power away from you? Okay. And then the next card we have is go for it. New moon in Aries, another fire sign card, right? Another taking action card. Go for it. So there's something that you have been kind of sitting on the fence with. You've been toing and froing from that taking action, not taking action, taking action, not taking action energy. This is saying go for it. So, okay, so you might need to see this card and be like, oh, I don't know what to do. Well, there you go. But only go for things that feel right for you, that feel in alignment for you, and also when you feel in the right energy to do it. So you're going to have to have a clearer mind, a clearer thought process. You're going to have to see everything as it is, like in the bigger picture, and maybe have had those times to breathe and take it all in, and, you know, rest as well as take action, to help you to know whether you're in the right energy to move forward, to go for it, whatever it is. Okay. And then the last card in the moon cards, we've got detoxify, but it was in reverse. Now, because it was in reverse, detoxify upright would be obviously detox your system, right? Get rid of anything that doesn't serve you. So drink better, eat better, like hang around with better energies, like, you know, get rid of any energies that aren't right for you, basically anything that isn't right for you, detoxify, right? But because it was in reverse, this is actually about replenishing your energy. So when you say, for instance, you are detoxifying from alcohol, right? You maybe have gone like, I don't know, a month without drinking, right? Replenish your energy after that with water, with healthy drinks, you know, things that are actually healthier for you. So that's just an example of replenishing your energy. Now, if you're going to be doing that with other things, say, for instance, randomly, like, you know, energy of people, right? So if you're detoxifying your life of energies of people that aren't good for you, right? Negative energies that aren't good for you. Then what you're going to replenish yourself with, you're going to find new energies. You're going to create new relationships, or you're going to hang around with people who have good, positive, good vibe energies instead, and really soak that up. Really soak those energies up. Okay, so you need to replenish what you have got rid of. Because if you're just getting rid of stuff, yes, okay, you're going to feel better, you're going to feel so much better, but you're going to have this, probably going to have this need to top up your energy from time to time with good stuff, with the good stuff, with the good energies, okay? So have a think, what do I need to replenish my energy with if I have let go of some things in my energy, okay? Right, now, so we have 2 crystal cards. I am only going to read one of them from the book. The other one I'm going to show you, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the colour of it. And then you are welcome to, obviously, you know, if you want to know the details of the actual crystal, I'm happy to send you a picture. You know, if you message me on social media, I can send you a picture of the description. It just takes a bit long going through you know, loads of pages for each crystal. So the first crystal we have is blue chalcedony. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but hey ho. Number 11 is always about new gateways, new doorways, new beginnings. Okay, it's also about balance. Blue chalcedony, so blue is normally either about communication, because it's linked to the throat chakra, or the third eye, which is linked to visions, goals, and all of that. So I'm just going to read out what the description of in the book is. So we've got essential meaning: slowing down, easy does it, restoring balance and serenity, Life's pace can feel overwhelming at times, and this crystal shows up just when you need to slow down and experience serenity and balance. Certainty won't present itself just because you are rushing around. Blue Chalcedony Spirit brings a message to immerse yourself in the moment and to surrender your sense of urgency to the conscious universe. You are pushing too hard now. Easy does it as you transition from the old ways into the new and begin to try out your fledgling wings. You are ever evolving, and the unfamiliar can send you hurrying back to where you were or rushing ahead to get past the uncomfortable part. The part where you have to confront the truth that you are facing many unknowns. Your fearful ego will try to convince you that the way to get what you need is to work harder and faster and move as swiftly as possible. But your best action now is to slow down. Allow yourself to be clear on what you want, be clear, so that your intentions begin to coalesce in ways that will please you. As you look around, be fully present to what is. That's the see the bigger picture card. Allowing a sense of tranquility and ease to arise in you, even though you may not be able to see what to do next. The universe has much to offer you, so take a breath and remember, easy does it. Take a breath, breathe through the tension. You can't write this, can you? I didn't choose these, by the way, they just came out. Relationship message. Easy does it again. Your motto as you decide on your relationship's best course, for the universe wants to be sure you move forward with a clear intention, and that requires you to reduce your speed. You will advance in the right way at the right time, balancing swift movement with progress at a relaxed pace. Blue Chalcedony Spirit wants you to know that the healing of old patterns is easier when you are not letting fear drive you to move quickly through a transition. You wanted to change the old ways, and you are doing so, guided by the universe. So let yourself feel serene. Trust in this process as you slow things down to gain a clearer view. I honestly, slowing down to get a clearer view, a bigger picture, and that's exactly what I did last week. So strange. Prosperity message. It's only natural to want to build your inner affluence. You have been doing so much to change the old patterns. Good for you. Now, however, Blue Chalcedony Spirit is calling you to take a closer look at what you have set in motion. Is it time to consider changes? Are you happy with what is coming into being, or do you need to do some healing work to ensure you are comfortable with your new found material wealth? Perhaps you need to work on trusting yourself and your co-creative powers. You can learn much that will help you build and maintain a solid foundation if you slow down at this time. Crystal Spirit meditation. Blue Chalcedony is quite simply a serenity stone. Meditating with it soothes the emotions, calms the adrenals, and brings peace to the body and mind. As a balm for frazzled nerves, it would be well utilised, worn or carried on one's person when entering a situation where remaining calm is required. Okay, so that was the calming, the relaxing, the clearing the mind, the being aware, creating a bigger picture, breathing, all of that. Next card we have is Orange Sapphire. That is the next crystal that we got. Now look at that card. Does that say to you, calm, serene, relaxed? Or does that say fire, action, all of that, right? So there's the balance. There's the breathing and there's the taking action. Now it's only for you to decide, obviously, when you feel good enough to take action, to be inspired. Now you've got orange and yellow here. So orange is normally the sacral chakra, which is about emotions, but it can also be creativity. So this is about, what you want to create. So get clear on what you want to create. Maybe you need to do that before taking action. What do you want to see in your life? What do you want to create in your reality? Okay. And what's going to make you feel good? So emotions, connect to your emotions. What's going to make you feel happier, more content, more alive, more free, more, all of the good things that you want to feel. Okay. What's going to make you feel those things? So you have to get clear on those before you can take action. Okay. Yellow is about self-belief, self-confidence. It's the link to the solar plexus chakra. So self-belief, you know, is huge. So you have to, obviously, you know, you have to feel like you are confident in yourself and you believe in what you can do to be able to take action. So maybe this is all stuff that you need to work on before taking that action. Okay, so yeah, orange sapphire, number 41. So 4 and 1 is 5. 5 is changes. So, you know, there are changes coming, but you just need to get in the right mindset and mind frame to make those changes, create those changes. So yeah, again, if you want to know more about orange sapphire, then, you know, feel free to message me through socials or comment below, and I will contact you and see if I can send you the description in this book. Okay, so that is your moon messages reading for the next 2 weeks. I hope it served you, hope it supported you. Again, give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, all of those things. And if you want to book a personal reading, my details are below with the booking link. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.